Morning everyone. 1 minute to Tokyo. Looks like I'm on time.
Euro dollar. Euro yen. Cable.
Damn.
DAX.
NFP Friday. Good morning, Mario.
Yep, NFP today, so get your trades in order quickly. So, where's the first resistance? I guess around here. No, that's not far. Oh, it's actually deeper, it's around here.
Euro dollar. Dollar CAD. Aussie yen.
Yeah, that looks good.
Aussie dollar. Pound yen. Pound yen. Euro dollar. Dollar yen.
Oh. Looks like I wanted hold. It's not. It's really, really close to my target. Damn.
DAX. Cable.
Hello.
Euro yen.
Hey there. Oh, it looks like the yen pair is actually going down, huh? Shit. That was an easy trade. I wanted hold.
Dollar
Cable.
yen.
I'm shorting euro dollar.
Yeah, now it looks actually better. I'm buying euro yen. Yeah, euro
I
dollars.
was gonna say, you should look at US dollar CAD.
I'm already in euro yen. What about dollar CAD?
That just looks really nice.
Ah shit, euro is going down.
The Nikkei is going down too.
Yeah, and I just bought euro yen.
Yep.
That was a mistake. But I'm still in profit, I should just exit it.
Euro yen.
That's why I
Aussie yen.
mentioned, dollar CAD.
Cable. Dollar CAD.
Maybe dollar CAD just keeps going down.
Well, I'm buying. Wish me luck.
What about luck?
Okay, wish me VWAP.
Things act weird around WAP when it first resets.
Aussie dollar.
Yeah, it's just the start into the session. Can I do really
But if US
change our
political news
trade?
here in CBS reporting comments from US Attorney General Barr, the Department of Justice will seek to repeal Obamacare in October.
Usually the first hour is kind of, itchy.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why I'm liking dollar CAD, because it's like kind of at a bottom here. So if it breaks any lower, then it's easy to just get out. But it has potential to go up as well. So
Yeah, that's actually true. But
Yeah,
odd
the Nikkei is dropped. Makes sense to go long on the dollar anyway. So
Euro dollar.
well, for a scalp trade I will short it, but not now. But I'm biased already because I want to buy the euro. Which just seemed to be a bad idea.
time no see anyway.
Yeah, it's too early to tell.
I mean, with you, me. I was meant to ask you actually, how come you've never built a bot for your strategy? Like, because your strategy is pretty, like, programmable.
Euro
from what I
yen.
understand
Cable.
of it.
Dollar yen yen.
I guess the hardest part is targets, but,
Targets are easy.
well, yeah, you already have that in B6, but I mean, like, it's not all, it doesn't always hit that point, right? So,
Yeah, because it's price action. That's why you cannot automate it.
and another thing I was meant to ask is, you managed to keep a really tight stop, like 2 pips or whatever, but I've seen you sometimes stay in the trades, even when it goes way below 2 pips, or 3 pips, or 4 pips, or 5 pips sometimes. What do you just literally look at price and
Dollar
structure,
CAD.
and, like, if it still looks good, you'll stay in, and if it goes way too far, you'll just hedge? Is that kind of like your rule?
Yeah, sure. Like I said, it's price action. The VWAP just provides points of entry, which are usually extremely good. Like my last euro trade I made yesterday, I was actually expecting it to go 11 pips, no, 22 pips against me.
Yeah.
So I would have I was prepared to hedge it, and sell it again at the resistance. It's just price action, that's why you cannot automate it.
Aussie yen.
You just need to have a plan in case things don't work. If you don't have a plan when things don't work, then you better not hedge. Just take the loss. Or walk away. Hedge and walk away.
Yeah, I haven't got the whole hedging thing down yet, but I did my first like proper hedge yesterday, and I managed to break just above even. I was quite happy with that.
Yeah, looks like the yen pairs are actually gonna go down. What's the Nikkei doing? Unclear. I should just take profit here. This looks very much like a rejection. Aussie dollar goes down too. Yeah, this looks on all pairs the same.
I was
Pound
looking
yen,
at
pound yen has the same price action.
the live squawk, and it's $250.
Pound
a
yen.
month. Do you actually pay that?
What do you mean, do I actually pay that?
Well, I mean, like I remember last conversation we had about live squawk. You said you had like some deal or something with them.
You just send them an email. They have a better offer if you're only interested in Forex.
Oh, really?
Dollar yen.
Yeah, this is gonna go down.
Yen.
Yeah, well, first hour is usually it's normal like this. And there's no momentum coming from Japan. Oh, Japan has a holiday, right? Yeah, no, Tuesday. Slovakia, France, and no, and UK has a holiday today.
Since
Yeah,
for 10
our
minutes time now to
holidays,
the bottom of the hour, reading the release of Japanese Jaibun Bank Services and Composite PMI, the final reading for April. Power readings 22.8 for services, while composite power of 27.8.
Yeah, a holiday is just to commemorate the war effort. It's not like an official like day off holiday, I don't think. Against those pesky Germans, eh, Mario?
Oh, I don't know about that. Early May.
You know, everyone who's the endpoint prop traders, are all of them like actual prop traders, or are they just the ones doing the challenge, the trial period?
Yeah, they're mixed. Yeah, the index is going down. The yen pair is gonna go down. Shit, that was a nice setup. Should have just taken profit at R1. R1.
Dollar yen. Cable.
Alright, holiday in France. Let's at least make the blog right.
Pound yen.
What events do we have today? Monetary policy statement, RBA.
Dollar yen.
What's the divergence look like? Wow. Alright, Canadian dollar.
Euro yen.
Well, cat yen gonna make a good move, or cat, dollar cat.
Cable.
I just can't. Oh, I'm gonna be short in the dollar cat, I think.
Yeah, but you're already too late.
Nah, not yet.
Unless you wanna have a very wide stop. Didn't you say you were already short?
Yeah, I was already long, and then I seen that it didn't have no momentum behind it, so I just closed their break even.
So we head to the next hour with the
Should've
PBOC
just
fix
reversed.
insight. Wooder's estimate, the yuan midpoint we set at 708.21 versus dollar today.
I think we'll retest that VWAP. Should get in.
Aussie yen. Dollar.
gonna short the shit out of this.
Are you sure about that?
Shut up. Yeah. Are you sure?
Cable.
Three minutes now until the release of the Japanese Japan Bank Services and Composite PMIs for April, the final readings due.
I'll be back now.
Aussie dollar.
Well, I hope you're right, because that would mean the dollar goes down. And that's what I need.
Dollar
Aussie
yen.
It looks like it doesn't happen. By the way, why are you trading dollar CAD at the beginning of the Asia session?
He's committed to that wide stop and low volume.
Yo, I'm back.
That pretty much nailed it, huh?
1 minute to go.
Yeah, did you ask me why I was shorting or something?
Yeah, my euro yen trade isn't gonna work.
I thought you closed out of that.
Aussie yen. Cable.
21.5 for services PMI will compensate 25.8. So again, the final April readings for Japanese Japan Bank Services PMI 21.5 will compensate PMI 25.8.
The euro is going down too much. There's some horizontal level, maybe that holds. Damn, this was so close to my target. The pivot R1 did hold it. Get ready to hedge.
I don't know. US CAD just looks bullish to me.
I don't find a price where your bullish idea is not working out. That's your stop loss. And then find another level where a good entry will be. Since it's bullish and you're below the VWAP, you're good. And execute. That's how trading works.
Yeah, I'm gonna enter on the bottom trend on the 15-minute.
Just don't make a decision on the last few candles because the market's just opening.
No, I know. That's actually pretty solid advice because now I'm thinking it's short.
Yeah, but you changed your mind 4 times now already, so...
I know.
And it's gonna just cost you money. There's no such thing as a free trade, even if you exit
Just
break
don't
even.
confuse the bottom with the top and you good.
Just take both ideas if you're not clear, and then find stop levels for both of them, and then decide.
So execute both directions, got it.
No.
I'm kidding.
Cable.
Yeah, great. ASEAN works out perfectly, and EURJPY fucks around. Why is it always with that?
Sorry, what?
Always the asset I'm in fucks around.
That's a question actually I wanted to ask you. I read, like, you don't like trading Euro USD, do you?
Yeah, I don't.
And I read on there that, oh, I can't even remember what I read. Oh, one sec. Let me get it.
Looks like the VWAP is holding on the euro. Yeah. Strangely, dollar cat is going down too.
Never mind. I can't find the link that I was reading earlier.
Pound yen.
Come on, euro.
It's not gonna happen, man. The guy's just flying up.
Everything flies except of the damn euro. And my prop indicator says I have broken the rules. What the fuck?
Euro yen.
Seriously, it does. Hey, let me just load it here. Custom and void.
Do you ever short or long, like way above the VWAP? Or way below it?
I bought EURJPY. Yeah, it says I broke the rule. Please contact support. Okay, let's do that.
You are support.
I am support. That's actually true. What the fuck is going on with EURJPY? Everything is flying except of EURJPY. Look at that, everything moves except of fucking EURJPY. Even the euro fucking moves.
I really hoped that the US CAD would have come back to VWAP so I could enter. Fuck. Well, time to have a look at another page.
Why? The short worked well.
No, I didn't enter. I was waiting for it to come back to the VWAP so I could enter, but I should have entered at the trend line. I just didn't want to like a huge stop with it. Euro yen's going up now, man.
The fuck is going on with EURJPY? That's why I don't trade euro. That's a real-time reason right there. Everything moves except of the fucking euro.
Do you find that most currencies move in their intended direction during the second half of the hour or any time?
I don't care. Just trade what you see, seriously.
Currencies never trade how you expect, otherwise we'd all be millionaires.
Billionaires, trillionaires.
Well, I missed out on that. Any good pairs to watch? Anything touching VWAP or what?
It's the first hour.
So everything's touching VWAP.
Oh, here's a consolidation zone, maybe that's why. Yeah, that explains stuff. Yeah. Can I see that on a 3 minute? Right. Oh, this is not very big.
I'm live.
Oh, this is far.
Scroll till eternity.
Feels like that. What the fuck? How far is that?
Where's your target for Euro Yen?
I'm not so sure yet. 432, 115, 432. But there's also resistance at 412 and another one at 447, so I'm not so sure. I'm just trying to figure that out, but I cannot find any price action. Scrolling my ass off here. I mean, is there nothing in this? Oh, this is really far.
I found it.
Yeah, never mind, forget it. Yeah, 412 is some previous support, but we are inside a consolidation area, a very tiny one. I don't know if that has significant in it. This price just stopped moving there.
Have a look at that.
Yeah, I see it. What time frame is that?
3 minute.
Oh yeah, the upper line is from a earlier point, support, 447. When was that? April 29. And it's 508. 508 looks good.
Ah, look at that US CAD.
Wow, that's very high.
Do you know, to become a prop trader, do you accept like the MyFX book profile, or do you have to go through the trial?
There is no way to bypass the trial.
No, just curious.
Oops.
Do you ever trade like the Swiss pays? Because like obviously the spread and everything.
No, I hate Swiss. It's even worse than Euro.
You know, that trade that you're in yesterday morning. Well, yeah, yesterday my morning at London Open.
You mean a trade I did or a trade you did?
We both caught there on different pairs. The Judas swing.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna ask, does that happen every morning? Because I've been trading the Asian, like all this week, and I've been wondering if that happens because I've noticed it pretty like I think 3 times this week already.
It happens pretty much every time, yeah, because this is just a natural part of things. London is one of the financial centers, so if they open up, then there will be a lot of orders being placed, and that's gonna cause volatility.
No. Does it always respect the VWAP, or have you ever noticed it go in a different direction?
It depends on how many orders being filled. And of course, yeah, this can also mean the direction completely changes as well.
Yeah.
Come on, get the fuck up there. What is wrong? Getting angry. The Aussie dollar is already at the moon or something like that.
Wow, it is so. Same with US CAD as well. Oh,
Yeah, everything
Christ.
fucking moves except of Euro Yen. Literally everything. Look at that. This is unbelievable.
It's almost like a perfect W on the Aussie US dollar.
All that scrolling work and no volume. Make another coffee and have a smoke.
That is a good idea. That is a very good idea. I'm gonna trail that. How many pips is that anyway?
Euro Yen's breaking higher.
Yeah, I see it. I'm gonna exit here. Fuck you. Trail 0.5.
T 0.5.
Make me some money. Oh, and stopped out. Okay, coffee time. $447. How much money did I make? 0.31. That's pretty good. What's the time? 8:51.
So heading into the China Open here in about half an hour's time, seeing some broader dollar weakness with most major pairs. Aussie dollar moving higher now to spot 65.26.
Alright, coffee time.
Enjoy.
Dollar yen.
Now it's only you and me.
Now it's only you and me.
Anytime you'll see you and me together in a place without no one else but us. I wanna take you there. I wanna take you there. I wanna take you there tonight.
Holy shit.
Euro yen.
That exit made my knees weak, I'd admit.
What do you mean?
Euro yen.
Swings exit.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I mean, like, what's wrong with it? Or
It's another universe.
No worries.
I chickened out.
Um,
I was about to buy it
Proud
again.
when people say that I like to give back. I do honestly.
what I was gonna say is, do you not think Euro Yen is a short? Because
Euro
the
yen.
Nikkei is just still going up.
And why will they think that's a short then?
Well, I thought if the yen was going up, then surely that would make the euro weaker against it. Am I wrong?
I don't know. Don't really care, to be honest. The base pair is the euro, and if the euro moves, they will move. And if the Japanese yen is getting stronger in the process, then euro yen will go up even faster.
Wait, so even if the yen is getting stronger, euro yen will go up?
Oh, sorry, weaker, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So surely it should be like a short now, yeah? And it's right back at VWAP, so that'd be a good short entry. And it's at top of the channel as well.
Yeah, but I don't see a structure that supports a short. I just bought it again, but I exit the position already.
Update here from the Japanese Health Minister. The decision on antibody test kit approval to come next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna short it now.
The euro is still going up. It's just the yen is getting stronger, so I guess that's why. But this is, for me, this is still a buy. But I'm not buying it, just to be clear.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I do. What's the Nikkei doing?
When do you scale in with no frequency and when do you take it slow? Based on probability of the setup?
Yeah, pretty much. And underlying structure, of course. Like right now, there is a gap between support and the
more.
VWAP
Not no.
of about 3.5 pips. But the structural, the support that actually held on my last entry was a bit lower, which would be VWAP -6. So I will hold it until then. So I could not really go in quite big, to be honest.
I'm short in.
Yeah, but you have support at VWAP -3.
I know.
That's why I don't. This is almost impossible to place a stop, except you use the high. Like you have your stop above the high.
I have a tight stop on the VWAP, and it's only like a really small position anyway.
Okay, if you want to have a tight stop, I would be VWAP -3, because this is R1 as well. Yeah, the stop must make sense. You cannot just put a number there because you like it.
No, it makes sense in my eyes.
And that's why I'm not taking this trade, because if I have to have a 3 pip stop and I'm gonna have another pip exit, slippage on exit, it's gonna be 4 pips, and the highest probability target is 3.3 down, where the price is right now.
I just missed the Aussie yen trade, the US yen trade. I was watching it, waiting for it to come back to the VWAP. I was like, yeah, I'll short that. Time I come back to have a look at it, it's already hit bottom.
Yeah, put a limit order there.
Or run me 6, eh?
It's too long. It takes too long to set up. Just put a limit order there if you see it. I mean, the VWAP is not gonna move 10 pips in the next 2 candles. And if it does, you have different problems anyway.
What I don't understand though, right, is I could put a limit order on the VWAP and it'd still probably hit my stop if it was like 2.5 pips or whatever. So, but then it'd like hit my stop because it'd wick it, and then it would continue to go in my direction.
So, your point being?
My point being is that in that case the VWAP didn't really fail. It held, but it's like obviously my stop was too short. But I've seen you use like extremely tight stops, and I don't know how you manage it.
I literally just explained it, how I did that. Because I suggested a 3 pip stop if you wanna do it tight, but I would not do that. But if that has to be a tight stop, it will be VWAP plus 2.2 is R1, and then a little bit higher is a point of resistance. So VWAP -3, that would be the stop in this scenario. That's why I didn't take the trade, because the next target where price is right now is just 3.5 pips away. So there must be a structural reason to do what you're doing, basically. Okay, let's find something better. Let's just turn on the VWAP history real quick. Just stay on Euro Yen. There we are. Turn on VWAP history. Yeah, even all my trades yesterday I had larger stops because the structure didn't support close entry. Okay, here's one. Yeah, that one is good. Are you on the live stream? If not, I'm making a screenshot.
I'm no.
Never mind. I'm just making a screenshot.
Definitely goodbye. Oh, it was fun having you around. Looking in the rearview mirror, my decisions may be clearer. You say I'll never find somebody like you. Find somebody like you. Without the words, I love you till the end. Without not even trying. Just tell me, oh my God, you're so unoriginal. People like you, they're just so predictable. So pitiful. Yeah, you. Just tell me, oh my God, you're so delusional. Thinking I'd ever get a high out of your love.
Just wait for the sync.
You sent chills down my spine. Said I'm not worthy of your time. Well, I enjoy this bumpy ride. I sure appreciate the lies. I can say my heart is bleeding. Looking at me in the mirror. You never made my body shut down. Body shut down. Without the words, I love you till the end. Without not even trying. Just tell me, oh my God, you're so.
Yeah, I posted in the trading room. See the red arrow?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just. I didn't pick this because I made a trade there. I just picked it because this is actually what I wanted to show you. There is immediate structure because it's building. There's just one anchor point, which was the previous low, and then the support is very close to the rear, with just 1.5 pips. And this is where you can hammer it hard.
I see.
Because you have structural support, that means there is some mass psychology going on, and you have
Yeah.
the volume on your side as well.
Well, this is
And then shit just moves. But this is actually a good example because I made this trade, and I fucked it up. Let me just make another screenshot.
So wait, see the trade that you entered just before that, the 0.23% gain.
Yeah.
So I see that you were buying that above the VWAP and below it. Still buying it down to the structural, well, down to the trend. At what point would you close that trade? As soon as it broke that trend, or as soon as it broke that level of support?
No, the red line, I just made it for the screenshot. It wasn't there before.
Oh right, okay. So
I saw there is a low. There were two lows. You can see it on the screenshot. There's two lows that are being rejected. There are wicks on the 3-minute chart, and
Yeah.
they are at the same level. So I just assumed the horizontal level. And I actually hedged this position already when it went down. That's why I have a 0.02% loss.
right, okay. So what, did you reverse that? Yeah.
Yeah, I just reversed that.
Okay, I see.
So now to the next one, which is the same trade. Price actually went below the VWAP, and like I said, this red line I made on this screenshot wasn't there. I just made it for this photo.
Yeah.
But you see, I
So
did
you're-
hedge there as well.
Your stop would be just below that red line, really, yeah.
Yeah, but the
Like,
line wasn't
maybe
there,
far.
so I didn't see that.
No. But I mean, like, that's realistically where it would be, though.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
Well, I will just do the same what I did before. I will hedge it to the horizontal support, which was pretty clear at this point, because this was almost tested 3 times. And then see what's gonna happen. Also, there is a yellow line, which was there already. That's structural support, so I will hedge it until there. But as you see on the second screenshot, I hedged it too early. Because, like I said, this line wasn't there. If it was there, I would not have hedged it. I would have scaled in big.
At what point do you determine when to close that hedge, though? Was it when it broke above the previous high?
No, that was UK interest rate decision. I just scaled in, and there is actually you cannot see it because the candle covering it. In the big candle up, there is another trade. I actually scaled in. Price went back down to the VWAP. The interest rate was announced. It went down to the VWAP, and then I bought even more.
Alright, okay.
The size of a carriage.
And while I was buying, I was actually searching my sell position. No, I pressed the close sell button on the stream deck, but the prices moved so fast that this was closed 3 pips later.
Yeah,
So-
I can see,
Well,
I can see.
midpoint
So
today at
you obviously closed it on that
707.88
candle
versus
close,
the par
but
fix of 709.31 and a par close of 709.50.
so where you scaled in, but
So
this
yeah,
was...
China setting the yuan reference rate today at 707.88.
Now there is a white line. You see the white line, where the
Yeah.
lower
So
one,
just like
the
you
lower
said,
white
14,
line. That's
28,
actual
63,
resistance for
0 as well.
intraday. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I see.
actual resistance. This line is pretty old. This is from a day
And
before.
PBOC skipping reverse repo operations today. Again, a skip today from the PBOC on reverse repo operations.
So price broke out, and it retested. It all happened in the same candle, and then I bought the retest,
Yeah, I can see.
and then I just moved. I moved my hand from one stream deck to another,
PBOC
but,
keeping a neutral position in open market operations today.
which is like 3.5 centimeters. But you see, the price moved so fast. It moved up 3
As we look
pips
to
until
the
I
bottom
could
of
close
the
the sell
R9 in
position.
just under 15 minutes time, the Chinese and Hong Kong cash equity opens due up.
Feeling pain.
Seeing Asian equities
Much of a
opening
game
higher this
changer
morning,
is
US
that,
futures climbing as investors continue to weigh moves to reopen their economies against data illustrating the enormous damage wreaked by the coronavirus. So get the major news out of China to be aware of before they open, and reports via Bloomberg. The top
I
Chinese
said,
and US trade
oh,
negotiators will
fucking
speak
hell.
as soon as next week on progress in implementing a Phase 1 deal after Trump threatened to terminate the agreement if Beijing wasn't adhering to the terms. Additionally, Tesla idling China plant and suspending vehicle output worldwide, while we saw Chinese car sales rebounding with the first monthly gain since 2018. China's FX reserves rise in April as outflow pressure muted, and offshore yuan advancing, bolstered by strong trade and reserves data. China calling for boosting production of COVID-19 test equipment, while the US pulls authorization for use of face masks made in China. China extending its value-added tax break for SMEs to end of 2020, and finally comments from Alny Life
Hello.
CEO, more challenging period ahead on virus impacts.
Shalom.
Where's this trade now? The trade is gone. Here it is, but it doesn't show. What the fuck?
I ended short on Euro Yen, and then I pussied out because of what you said.
I cannot find the trade anymore.
What trade?
The trade we were just talking about.
It's in trading room.
No, I just... On my chart, it's gone.
Oh. Never happened. Equity gone.
What the fuck?
Euro dollar.
This was yesterday.
Aussie yen.
I'm delusional? Did I just talk about something that didn't happen? Made a screenshot of something that didn't happen? Well, if I switch back to my old template, which shows the percentages, the trades are there. And when I switch to the pip template, the trades are gone. What the fuck?
You just dream it, man.
Oh, wait, I think this indicator has a limit to look back. To make it, because this this has a look back limit. Max deals to show 20. Damn, I was already doubting myself. Alright, there we are.
What do you think of Aussie CAD? Said support, VWAP.
Let me just switch to a bar chart so you can actually see this trade. You still can't see it. Fuck you. Yeah, this happened so fast, this is like impossible to see.
The spread's too high, never mind.
Four, 5, 4. Dollar CAD. But I don't see a reason to trade this pair at all at this time
from the RBA releasing their quarterly statement on monetary policy. So just a reminder, this statement would set out the bank's assessment of current economic conditions, and be both domestic and international, along with the outlook for Australian inflation output growth.
I was going to say Aussie CAD, but the
So we
spread
should be
looked way
getting
too
from the
high for
RBA
my
updated
liking.
forecasts. Also containing the RBA's near-term outlook for the economy and how they forecast and expect the recovery to play out ahead. Forecasts for GDP growth, particularly for the current and June quarter, will be a focus, and then the outlook for the trajectory of the recovery. Commentary from New Zealand Finance Minister Robertson that wage subsidy has served its purpose, while the economy has now moved to a different stage.
That looks nice.
Oh, Aussie CAD.
Yeah.
Euro
Do you
dollar.
think that spread's a bit high?
It's a bit late to ask this question, huh?
Well, I did ask like ages ago, but you know.
No, I mean, you need to know this stuff like years ago, not 5 minutes ago. That's why I don't look at these pairs, because they have shitty spread and they usually don't give a fuck about volume. Don't just randomly pick something. You have to have a set of assets you're gonna trade.
Oh yeah, I have.
And I hope Aussie CAD is not a part of that.
Not anymore, no.
There's no liquidity. Look at how the spread moves. That's why I don't trade this. If you put like 10 lots on that one, you're gonna have like 5 pips slippage. Okay, that was a little overdosed. What I just said, it's not really true. But there is a huge gap. 0.6 pips, yeah. But the setup was valid, yeah. It's just no money to be made. Unless you're having a larger picture idea, like you wanna, okay, this is gonna go to R1, and sure you can buy it, and then the spread doesn't really matter. But you cannot have like a 3 pip target on an asset like that, because you're gonna have 1.5 pip slippage, and you're gonna have 1.5 pip spread, and you're gonna pay commission on top of it, so you're not gonna make any money. But if you see on a larger time frame that this is gonna go somewhere, then yes, will be an entry.
Quick look at CAD yen. Tell me what you think.
CAD yen is exactly the same what I just said about Aussie CAD.
It has actually a really tight spread on CAD.
It's not only the spread, it's also the liquidity. But looks. You're right. This looks actually better than Aussie CAD, and Aussie CAD did look good already. So yes, that's a good one. It's not that good anymore. I just found something. But never mind. It's still good. This is something you trade with a very tight stop, because if you move the trend line to the previous structure, then you can see the structure was hovering below the previous line. So, but this make or break is very, very close. It's like, I don't know, 5.5 pips, something like that. I would not even take it that far, to be honest. I would hedge it early. It is. Oh yeah, that looks nice. This is like, oh, I would buy that. I would buy that big size. But hedge it if it makes a new low, which would be 1.5, about 2 pips from the Viva. But the problem is there's a horizontal level, just 3.3 pips below, and it could be that it is just testing that and then go right back up, and then you're gonna be hedged. But I will still do it and then just reverse the hedge position, double my original buy.
Good morning.
Morning!
Swing, crew, social media land. Good morning.
Social media land. Yeah, this CAD yen looks pretty nice.
Gonna buy it.
But I have to look at a bigger time frame too.
Yeah, I am.
Find a target, which is gonna be not easy, because this is CAD. 76,747 looks good. Oh, sorry, a little bit lower. 708.
Good morning, everyone. I think we should be careful.
But there is a lot of crap in the way. Plus, you just need to wait for until Putin says something, and then you're fucked. Because this is Canadian dollar. Or Trump. Or the Arabs.
3 minutes now until the release of the RBA statement on monetary policy.
But yeah, generally speaking, this would be something I would buy. Maybe R1, it looks like a good target.
I might probably write this up to the EMA on the 4 hour. And just trail my stop.
Trading is usually a bad idea.
Buying yen pairs in the current hour isn't such a good idea, as the dollar yen is almost breaking beneath its VWAP and the open price.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
It's just for the current hour. If we check the charts, you will see for the just concluded hour, it was a bearish bar.
Yeah, it's sure. It's just the New York, the London. What I'm talking. The Tokyo opening. It's normal at this time of day.
Okay. The net volume we've got is just about 5 minutes average volume, which most likely sellers can overpower within the hour. So one needs to be careful taking long, even though price is at the back and price approached the viewer from the top. But this is not one of those ones.
That's right.
I'm sorry, I'm struggling to hear you.
So Pips and Churian, there's a thing that you can adjust to make the echo less, so they can hear you a little. Let me private message you it. 1 second.
Okay.
I'm not sure if the phone does have the settings. Echo cancellation usually takes a lot of CPU power. It's depending on what phone you have.
Okay, echo cancellation is on. I think it's the space out and the out of here and the sound of the project.
Yeah, this is very, very much depends on the phone model.
10 seconds.
You
Euro dollar.
if you have that setting, you can play with it.
Yeah. But if you don't, then it's just your phone doesn't support it.
I actually have never looked at Discord on my phone. I'm always using it on desktop.
Yeah, Discord on the phone, it works actually really well.
Looking at the quick overview here there from the RBA, heightened uncertainty about the future has exacerbated the contraction, both directly through weaker investment and consumer spending and via tighter financial conditions. In Australia, output is expected to contract significantly over the first half of 2020. It's mostly in the June quarter, but the exact size of the contraction is still uncertain. A decline in GDP of around 10% from peak to trough is expected. So it's RBA saying Australian 2020 GDP contraction of 6%, 2021 GDP growth of 6%.
Policy statement of RBA and nothing happened.
In Australia, output is expected to again contract significantly over the first half of 2020. Recovery, the pace in the labour market is uncertain, while the exact size of the contraction is still uncertain. A decline of GDP of around 10% per peak to trough is expected. More from RBA won't increase the cash rate before progress on jobs and CPI, while it sees its June 2020 CPI at minus 1.0%. Forecasting unemployment at 10% for June, 9% in December, 7.5% in December 2021 and 7.5% in June 2020. RBA saying it is committed to do what it can to support jobs and firms.
Oh, Marble got another new voice.
Their year-ended headline inflation is expected to turn negative in the June quarter. That will be the first time since the early 1960s.
Yeah, I think that's 2 guys and 1 girl.
Saying that gradual recovery should follow in the second half of the year, while trimmed mean inflation is also expected to be lower but still positive in the June quarter to be around 1.5% over the year.
They could be using a voiceover, you never know.
Well, either that or this guy just never sleeps.
I think it's a little bit of both.
No, they're definitely changing it up. I've heard 4 voices though. I'm not sure what you're hearing.
There's sometimes a younger guy, but I think he's only partially around. But they all have similar voices, yeah. It's very hard to distinguish them.
Euro dollar.
Or he just never sleeps, and this is like the voice changes because of the amount of coffee he has.
Imagine that.
That would be my approach on a business like that. So you can hear the voice, the cocaine level or so.
More from the RBA here, forecasting wage price index at a gain of 2.0% for June, 1.5% in December, 1.75% December 2021, or 2% in June 2022. The total hours worked are likely to contract by around 20% over the first half of 2020.
My cat bring her very noisy toy here.
Kind of a short in
Aussie yen.
never mind.
Oh, my phone is still on flight mode.
Change my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right.
So let's short the shit out of yen. Oh, the Nasdaq is still going up. Never mind.
Maybe if I change the way I love it. Maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night. I could have called you mine. If I change the way I yeah, you know what I've done in the past. Still you say you and we can last. I have found new ways.
I think it's a good idea to buy cable.
Can I be the one that you need? Then I change my mind.
Oh, cable looks good, yeah, and the dollar is down too. Probably too late already. I'm thinking of buying Aussie yen.
Can I be the one that you need?
Oh, no, it's too late.
Maybe if I change the way I love it. Maybe if I try to fix
What was...
Caroline, did you buy it already on the bounce?
No.
Cape.
Sorry.
Did I don't know who spoke to me then, but what pay? I'm not in any position at the moment.
I was just curious if you cut it off the V1.
Nah, I looked at it too late.
Yeah, I was thinking of buying Aussie yen, and it actually made a second retest, and now it's taking off. Not in a position, of course. Cable is going too. Guess I'm late to the party. +9 already. Easiest trade ever on Aussie yen.
I'm literally just like, I have 2 monitors and I feel like I need more so I can just see what's going on.
You said you have 2, so you have it.
I have not enough.
What about trading less pairs?
Well, it's kind of difficult to do when they all just move away from the VWAP and then you just sat around waiting for a while. I know you kind of have to do that, but meh.
I use only 2 screens. I mean, I have 7, 8, but I use only to make my decisions. I use only one, and to see what's going on, I use the other one. All the rest is just along for the ride, so I can do other stuff. Oh, look at that! Easiest trade ever, and I'm not in. Of course.
On cable. No, yeah, it's like I have my I have a 15-minute time frame. I have the 3-minute time frame on my main screen. Then I have my left screen with just my 4-hour and my hourly. But I feel like if I had like 2 other screens, I could just chuck like every pay I trade on those.
More
screens
from New Zealand Finance Minister doesn't see any need for RBNZ to directly buy bonds.
And I have a signal screen, which is my monitor, and I have only 3-minute charts on them, so I can see when prices are at a certain point, and if they are, I just look them up. My main screen.
I need is just something to have some of them on, so I can just quickly glance at them.
Yeah, that's what I do. I have my main screen has 3 linked charts. If I want to check on something, euro dollar, plop, I see 4-hour, 15-minute and 3-minute. Look at it for a few seconds. Okay, that's a no-go because we had a weekly VWAP. Next one. How's the dollar? Too late. 3-minute chart, look at a 3-minute chart, too late. So it's that simple.
Yeah, it's just annoying. I'm lazy, okay?
Yeah, but you're not gonna make money by having more screens. Because, like you said, you're lazy. And that's gonna make you lose money. You have to put in the work.
Pound yen.
Also, if you see all of them, it's just gonna be way too much information. You're never gonna take any trades. Ever. Because there's always gonna be something that doesn't look right.
I feel like an extra one to have like maybe just 9 pays on 3-minute, just so I can quickly look to see if they're up VWAP, that's all.
Can you say that again?
I mean, just having like an extra monitor, just with like 9 different pays on or whatever. Just so I can see if they're coming close to VWAP or something. Just so I can glance at them without having to switch my chart to a different pay.
Yeah, that's what my second screen is for.
Yeah, that's all I mean. I don't mean it for like actually trading. I mean it there just so I can see shit without switching.
There you go.
I'm gonna try and catch cable when it comes back to the VWAP, I think.
But you have already a second screen. Just start another C trader and load this workspace, and then you're good to go. And you already have that.
Euro dollar.
Because the stuff that shows now on the second screen, you don't need it if you don't execute. And if you execute, the monitoring becomes irrelevant.
Shot in now, so you know what I mean, I think.
My trading computer has 2 screens, but what the screenshot I just sent you is not from my trading computer. But it's just a screen next to my, well, whatever.
You're buying a lot of indices, eh?
It's just a VIX. Buying all the dips until Trump says or does something stupid.
I'm a bit perplexed. I just opened up my volume mixer in Windows 10,
Yeah.
and I watched them dancing on some of I had like 3 or 4 of them in view, and they're randomly going up and down.
That could be from Discord.
Oh, from the yeah, you're right. From the when somebody's speaking, yeah.
But you can turn it off.
Well, I want to use that.
Yeah, automatic gain control.
I wonder if it's leaving them at different levels, because that was the issue. Because they were like getting set at random.
Come on, Cable. Big money, big money. Daddy needs a new car.
Tell me your story. Tell me what made you change your mind.
Who the fuck is starting MS-DOS with a cracked screen? What the fuck?
See, if I turn it off, I can't talk in here because I've got random noises going on. And that frustrates me more than it probably frustrates you guys.
Pound yen.
Well, Kieran, what are you doing on the left screen on your setup?
That's just a quick glance at the 4-hour and the hourly.
Of what?
Whatever I'm looking at on my right screen.
Ah, okay, what you have, I have on a single screen. So yeah, okay, then you need another screen if you want to keep it that way.
Yeah, I could like add I could add my charts into I guess I could split that up. I'll give it a go now, see if it looks alright. I just kind of hate doing my analysis on like a fucking small chart. If I'm adding in trends and fucking supports and stuff, I usually can't see it. And I hate having to zoom in on like a tiny little chart. Oh, fuck you, kid. Oh, EURJPY. Welcome back.
Yeah, I do it like this.
You are?
All on one screen.
Yeah, what size screen do you have?
24.
Really, I have a 27 and I still can't stick it.
Only my Mac is 27, the rest is 24.
Stick it. Pound yen. I'm thinking of short in euro yen now. Don't know if that's a good idea or not.
Everything goes up when you want to short a yen pair now. Good luck with that.
Euro yen.
Well, thanks for being active in you and, you know, letting me know, James. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Check your personal message, take it.
Oh, Vu, actually. Ah, sorry, bro. I was looking at cable and I just about missed it. I didn't even think to check out again.
Just hit my take profit area.
James, we cannot really hear you. If you had 200%, I can not hear you at all.
My bad, I'm actually talking pretty quiet. Is that good for you now?
No.
I can hear him fine.
Yeah, you both are quiet.
It's probably just you then. I mean, I can hear James fine.
I heard you said you feel lonely. Nothing is right with that. Picking up pieces of something that doesn't matter.
I'll turn my output volume up. Is that louder?
That's better.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
What I'm missing is your kissing, but I know you want more. Said it all along, said
Actually, the shorting... Never mind. I just checked it
Kind of
out.
mad. You think of like how pit trading used to be. Like, you know, screaming at each other, sweating, you know, standing next to each other. And like, today it's just changed to like calm as fuck in a Discord.
say what you wanna say.
Then you don't trade big size.
I'll be right here. I'll wait, you know I'll wait. I'll wait, you know I'll wait.
Well, I'm starting to like the short idea of euro yen. There's just too much crap in the way, and the euro is still going up.
I don't like that last candle. Or the last couple of candles on euro yen.
Well, I just tested support, like I told you before. That is a
Yeah.
probable possibility, and it just did it.
For something that
Actually, that is exactly the same price actions like from yesterday. Literally,
Yeah, I just think it's
exactly the
higher.
same. Look at my chart from yesterday.
I'm missing is your kiss.
It's exactly the same.
You want
It went far below the reverb just to test the support and went straight back up. And it did the same like later in the day as well on the upside.
I feel like we need to be helping these bulls out.
Yeah, I'm too late for everything now, so it's waiting for me.
you know I'll wait. You know I'll wait. I'll wait. You know I'll wait.
I might actually go long. That's one thing I was going to say to you actually. Swing, you know your indicator, SwingFish Intra. When you change the color of the VWAP, it doesn't actually change the color of the line. So when you see the price on the side, for me it's just yellow, and because you have a white interface, I can't actually see it.
Oh, really? Oh yeah, I don't know how to get these attributes. This is a new feature in CTrader actually. And I'm not so sure how to do that. Where is it? Oh, the spots.
It's just kind of annoying because for some reason when I place my trend lines, I have to like right click them and then like change them to fucking black, as well as give them like a line as well.
Well, just don't edit this line, then you're good. As long as you don't touch it, this doesn't happen.
I think US yen might be worthy of a short soon. And by soon I mean like an hour. James couldn't resist coming back online, Canoe. You what?
I don't know.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd.
Wish I had enough balls to take that Euro yen long.
Feeling brand new, keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer. Oh, when we soar
Never look a pound kiwi.
the
spread's too high for me.
Look at the hourly.
I said I don't think I pressed push to talk because the spread's too high for me, so I'm not gonna bother.
Sip me up like lemonade. We both know it's bittersweet. This sorrowness will bite your tongue. No one is forever young. No. Listen to the rhythm. I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward. It's gonna save you. Never look down, love. Not when we shine so bright. I know the sun is getting warmer. But when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border. But when we're floating up like helium.
You reckon there'll be another opportunity to short dollar yen?
Yeah. Don't know if he'll come back up to the VWAP or. Might just wick it actually. Oh no, I don't know actually. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking short it. I'm in.
Does Euro Yen look bullish to you?
Yep. Who is that?
The yen just became net sell volume for today. So be careful with long.
No, I'm selling.
Me, I think I just missed that entry. Like,
I'm in. Pip Centurion. What did you say? Sorry.
I said the yen just became net sell volume for today. So now we have more sellers, more sell volume in the market than buy. So from here, the yen can sell seriously, especially if it gets below the 0.26 mark.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Do you think you will? I'm not convinced on that.
And for the cable, we just got net volume equal to or slightly greater than the average 1 hour volume. So we can, if we see a bearish bar on the cable dollar, then it might sell back to yesterday.
Where did you get in this volume information?
I pick them up from the MetaTrader, deducts the buy. So I have a way of separating the buy sell volume and then I accumulate them at the end of every hour. I think they call it cumulative delta volume in professional circles. And please don't listen to them when they tell you there's no centralized exchange. It's all a lie.
Yeah, they're just idiots.
The volume readings will work perfectly well with different brokers. You will come to the same price point.
Okay, if you are on a shitty broker that has no liquidity, then this is maybe different. But besides that, that is so true. Yeah, this is just complete nonsense. But this is good for us if these people don't believe what we do. So fuck them. We make the money.
I'm just waiting for that dollar yen man to touch.
I'm in like small. I'm gonna get in again if it goes up any higher.
Update here from the Japanese Economy Minister
Not quite.
Nishimura. Our areas with no new coronavirus cases, with looking at state of emergency within sight.
$1 yen. Swing.
Dollar yen should be getting ready for a sell.
Yeah, I'm in small, but I want it to go up a bit further so I can scale in.
Just watch your 5-minute chart. I'm sure you'll see the reversal when it happens.
Hey, Mario, can you buy some US yen for us, please?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm in again.
Dollar yen.
Oh, that's a nice average.
Like I
sell.
mentioned about the dollar yen, it's net sell volume for the current hour. So look out for shorts and long.
I'm short in dollar yen. The thing is, I don't have much equity anyway, so I'm trading such a small amount that it wouldn't really bother me anyway if everything went fucking tits up.
Okay, so once the dollar yen gets below 106.266,
Euro
so
yen.
getting some more traction to the downside.
Sorry man, I find it really hard to like hear you. Like it sounds like your mic quality is like really bad.
Euro dollar. Euro yen.
Kieran,
Yo.
I just received a Valorant drop.
Do really?
Yeah.
I'll just get it when it comes out there, Will. It's free anyway now.
Yeah.
I can see the sign of a brighter future. I believe that I will be free. I will dream tonight. I will dream about you. There's a hope in life for us. Every day, every night, I've been dreaming of us. Every day, every night, I've been closing my eyes for you. Oh yeah. Every day, every night, I've been dreaming of us. Every day, every night, I've been closing my eyes for you. Oh yeah.
James fucking traded room.
Euro yen.
To the one thing I truly need. I will dream tonight. I will dream about you. There's a hope in life for us. Every day, every night, I've been dreaming of us. Every day, every night, I've been closing my eyes for you. Oh yeah. Every day, every night, I've been dreaming of us. Every day, every night, I've been closing my eyes for you. Oh yeah.
Hopefully see that 266 limit he was talking about now.
Yeah. It's just a little area of consolidation just underneath. Can you see it?
Yeah. Have you got your price stop open?
Yeah, I'll show you now. I'll show you my screen. One thing I've done as well is I've turned my trade swatch off. So I'm just using these down here, close sell positions, close buy positions, just using this figure rather than looking at this.
Makes sense.
Just think it'll be better for my mental. Do you know what I mean?
Are you just manually dragging your take profit and stop losses then?
No, just close in.
Euro yen.
To be fair, I should probably set these.
I mean, I think that's all well and good, like, but if you're trading another pair, then you can't really keep your eye on it, can you?
Yeah, I'm probably just focus this now until it's target, like. Like, because I'll be watching it, so I'll have a good sense of how it's moving, and then if it goes like above the VWAP and reverses, then I'll be able to tell because would have been watching the price action a lot. Do you know what I mean? I probably will look at others as well, but who knows?
I would never ask you to give up things. I just wanna give you all I can.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
There's something about you, baby, and I can't get enough. There's something that you give me, and I can't get enough. You don't need to tell me that you love me. I don't mind waiting for it to show. There's something about you, baby, and I can't get enough. There's something that you give me, and I can't get enough. Ooh, yeah. Don't tell me I don't stand a chance. Ooh, yeah.
Might look into long in pound yen.
This is where I'm meant to be. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Someone stop.
Yeah.
The only thing with that is look at the hourly chart.
Yeah, it's coming close to resistance. Oh no, I haven't touched it yet though. I have. Yeah.
It's literally on like the previous high, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Find something else to trade or something. You in on US yen as well, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Girlfriend.
I had to laugh earlier. All I could hear from Swing's mic was just like, and then I could just see on the screen his cat walking
Xinhua
across his
reporting that
desk.
China and US officials talk on phone trade deal, as China and US top trade negotiations did have a phone talk, speaking on the trade deal.
Euro yen.
Rude.
Get down. You bulls have no business being around these parts.
might get a chance to enter a game, you know.
So Xinhua reporting that the China and
Hello.
US agreed to keep communications.
Fuck's sake, look at G.
Try
Look
it,
at
innit?
pound yen. Bloody anyway.
Owing to efforts to implement Phase 1 trade deal. So again, that's Xinhua reporting that top trade negotiations between China and US did have a phone conversation, agreeing to keep communications and vowing efforts to implement Phase 1 of the deal.
Anything else looking tasty, James?
I don't know, I am actually considering shorting the pound yen now.
China
Well, I
and US
will be
agreed
doing
to
that.
strengthen economic cooperation.
Pardon?
I said I wouldn't be doing that.
Euro yen.
But you're short in dollar yen, yeah?
Yeah. Ah, fucking C-Trade is so buggy, man.
Does your VWAP disappear sometimes?
So again, the Xinhua piece getting a bit
No,
more
I'm trying to
wider
open it up
attention
on two
across the runs
monitors,
here,
and on my
but
other
again,
monitor it's
Xinhua
black.
recording that US and China agreed to strengthen cooperation on macroeconomy and public health during call and via efforts to implement the Phase 1 deal.
There we go.
And you guys messed around with Fix API and just initiating orders through little scripts rather than using.
Not with Fix API, but I have done it with C-Trader.
So it would obviate
Dollar
a
yen.
lot of the stuff that irritates, right?
You sorry, what?
It would get rid of some of the irritating stuff when we're trying to.
Yeah, I mean, like, Swing already has made, like, most of the tools that would probably be useful for his strat. Like, this VWAP me-seek thing is quite cool.
Oh yeah, you can still watch that, but sometimes, you know, when it locks up and stuff, I'm thinking, oh, must be a better way. When MT4 locks up, it's usually on the server side.
Dollar yen.
Oh, nothing's locked up on here. It's just like C-Trader, for some reason, when I've opened the new window, it just doesn't like it. I don't know why.
Yeah, on C-Trader, I've seen it pause for a long time, or one window, one of the open charts will be frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the rest are just running just fine. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I've come across those problems.
MT4 does something which is kind of cool, which I think the server is blocking certain IP address ranges randomly for like a certain amount of time, like 5 minutes or 3 minutes or.
Nah, you good.
The only way I can describe it. Because at the very same time, if I go into my by VPS or my mobile device, I can get right in.
Yeah, that is weird.
Have you seen that perfect W on the on the Aussie
Yeah.
dollar?
It's like, it's literally perfect.
Just a heads up as we approach the bottom of the hour here in just over 3 minutes time. Australian PM Morrison is bet to be speaking about loading the easing of coronavirus restrictions.
Dollar yen.
US yen, James is struggling to stay inside structure.
Yeah, I keep an eye on it.
I think it's fine. Just expect it to go up a little bit before it might come down. Like, might scale in all my positions. Like,
Start using this price down a little bit more often.
I don't really use it. I just have it there for fun. Not for that close shell positions. That's the only reason I got it there for.
It's just easy and quick to show long in it.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
Dollar yen.
Sharp tradesman.
It's a bit of insight into who was on the call now with People's Daily from China reporting that Vice Premier Liu He did hold a phone call conversation with Trade Representative Lighthizer as well as Treasury Secretary Mnuchin this morning.
Dollar yen.
Australian PM Morrison on the wire saying today move ahead with the reopening of the economy. Looking a bit of the US administration here, in Axios reporting that a complete breakdown in communication and coordination within the Trump administration has undermined the distribution of a promising treatment, according to senior officials with direct knowledge of the discussion. So the drug remdesivir from Gilead hasn't made it some of the high priority hospitals where it's needed most, and administration officials have responded by shifting blame and avoiding responsibility, sources saying. So getting a bit of explanation here from Prime Minister Morrison from Australia. National Cabinet agreeing to a 3-step reopening plan with an aiming for a COVID-safe economy by July.
July?
The Treasury estimating 850,000 jobs will be restored under the plan.
How's everything else looking, James?
Yeah, but I haven't really got into anything else at the minute.
Anything closer? How's your VN looking?
Pardon?
Oh, never mind.
It went where I was expecting it to go, but it did hit my take profit beforehand. Seeing some moves now, me.
Yeah, I might
EURJPY?
download. I don't trade it. I'm thinking of downloading SwingFish's like hedging bot. So like whenever I can go for whenever I want to fag, I can just chuck the bot on just in case it goes against me.
Doesn't the music do that?
Only if you enable it and only if you enter with the music bot. But I'm like, he has a hedging bot which checks your open positions already and hedges them all.
Alright.
I can find it. Never mind. What's that then? That's in SwingFish Helper, right? There you go, I go for fag.
I can do the same now.
new beginning. We are the ones of the spoken word.
Comments coming through now from the Japanese Finance Minister Aso will respond appropriately to ruling block's calls for additional economic measures. We will consider whether to use budget reserve or compile another extra budget to fund additional economic steps.
Hi Swing. My head heats whenever I think about hedging. I'd like to ask you something about hedging vs accepting stop. On your strategy of 0.42%. Is that a psychological tenaki exclusively saying?
No, not exactly. You need to have some technical aspects to it too. It's just if you take like the current price action as example, we just enable the history here. Alright, like if you would have bought here this reversal.
So seeing an statement being released now from the US Trade Representative's office saying Price Premier Louis He and Mnuchin as well as Lighthizer participated in the conference call. They did discuss economic and trade issues, including recently concluded Phase 1 agreement.
Alright, if you
Both
have...
countries will expect to meet obligations
seriously?
of the deal, and the US-China agree that good progress made to make a deal success.
Alright now. So if you would have bought this reversal right here. Let's just make an arrow here. Like we bought here. And then it goes below, and let's just say the stop will be at this white line here. Then if your position is sized properly, you would get hedged when it breaks below around here maybe. And, but there is an idea here, structural previous resistance which will become support and so on and so on. So you actually have an idea that price is gonna go back into your direction. And then you just make a new trade, but instead of trading it, you just close your hedge position, which will be in a quite substantial profit at this point already. And then your idea is just either to have it running to your original target, or just close the sell position when the loss is smaller than the profit you made on the way down. So this must be planned, let's put it that way. But if it's not planned, if you just get hedged because your drawdown is too high, then you just move on, trade something else, wait quite some time, and then if there is a new setup, you just trade it by closing one side of the hedge. Basically your trade gets a second chance.
Thank you so much, Swing.
Sometimes I make these trades without having a plan. Actually, I do that many times. Like, okay, this is a bad example because I actually had a plan here. Like if you just buy something, okay, this is gonna go up, and then you just buy it, and then it just doesn't work out, and then okay, you hedge it because this is not gonna work out. Maybe you do it even before you breach some level or whatever, because you just don't feel confident anymore. And then you just let the trick is, if you're in that situation, if you don't have a plan B, just let it go. Remove take profits and stop losses from all these positions that's in this set, and just let the price go wherever it wants to go. And like hours later, maybe even the next day, it doesn't really matter. I mean, what the worst thing that can happen if you trade it on the next day, you have to pay the swap, but that's it. It's not gonna kill you. But the point is, you don't have any pressure anymore. Let's just let it go wherever it wants to go, because you don't have any clue. So just let it be, and then like a few hours later, you look at it again. And, okay, this makes sense now. Something like that.
I'm back.
So that's it. You basically paused the trade and let the price go to a better location, or let the structure play out so it makes more sense. But if you try to get off the hedge like immediately, that is when things can go very, very, very bad very fast. Because if you do it like me by reversing the hedge position, that means essentially you're doubling up. That can become very, very expensive very fast.
Are you talking about my hedge?
No, I'm just answering to somebody on YouTube.
Ah, right, okay. I only put that on so I could go for a ciggy.
Yeah, actually, that's a good example. You don't know where shit is gonna go, and then you just want to take a break, and then you just, okay, fuck it, hedge it, and then you walk away. That's exactly what I just said. So you're not certain about how things are gonna go, because if you're certain, you just set a stop loss and walk away. But you don't, so let's just hedge it and let's see what happens. That's exactly the hedging scenario.
Yeah, it's fag breaks. If you ever want a ciggy, you just put the hedging bot on, and you just leave.
Yeah, right. Only one of two things happen: take profit or you get hedged. So whatever. That's yeah, the art of not giving a shit. Basically. Somebody's in trouble. Yeah, he's toast. He's so toast.
Is there an alert if someone does something wrong in the prop?
Yeah. He just has a $6,000 loss.
Oh shit.
Oh, it just looks like it shows today's profit 3,900. So I guess this position was open from yesterday.
Great explanation, thank you very much.
Looks like he stopped it out. And now he has $12 left.
What is the trial for the prop?
It's pretty simple. You just have to make 10% in 30 days for just once. To pass the initial test, and then you just have to make 2.5% a month to qualify, or 5% in.
2.5% doesn't seem that difficult, to be fair.
Yeah, that's the average. That's the normal expectancy. But if you don't make it, it doesn't mean you get fired. That's just an average. So the first test is just to find out if you can handle yourself under pressure. That's why there's a 10% target for 30 calendar days. And the second test is like a real test, like you have to trade for real and not just try to make money. And then that's why the target is 2.5% a month. But you can, if you make 5% in 10 days, you're already qualified. So you don't have to trade for 2 months, the second test. But you can take 2 months of time if you want to do it.
So, say you hit the 10% target within, like, say, 10 days.
You're already
you still have
qualified.
to trade for the... Yeah, but do you still have to trade for the entire month, or...?
No, you have to trade. The rules are simple. The rules are based on live trading, not on these tests. So, and the live trading rules are, you have to trade at least 10 days within a month. And that's why these tests have a minimum trading day, minimum of 10 trading days. So if you make 10% in 10 days, you're already qualified. You don't have to trade a full month. But if you need 29 days to make the 10%, that's fine too. This doesn't really matter. It makes no difference. And the second test is 2.5% a month. But if you make 5% in 10 days, you're already qualified. You're going live immediately.
So do we just set up a demo account for that, or?
Yeah, you're gonna get an account from the company. But yeah, it's a demo account, and but the difference is there is hardware and software between the account and the live accounts later, which makes sure that you're not gonna blow it up, basically. And the same technology is used to measure your performance during this test. Okay, if you are a MetaTrader, you can make an account yourself if you want to. And I can just add this to the monitoring if the broker is, if it's with the same broker. But making a demo account is...
I do over the next couple of weeks, and then I might apply to go through it.
Basically, it's impossible to fail this test. Even if you cannot make the targets, that doesn't mean you failed. It comes down to money management, basically. Like I said, it's technically not possible to fail this test unless you lose money. That's gonna make you fail. But if you don't, like if you don't make enough profits, like okay, the 30 days are over because the first test is limited to 30 calendar days. If the 30 days are over and you are like 1% in profit because you had some bad trades during the time, that doesn't mean you're disqualified. You can just start over. You just get a new account and you do it again. Nobody really gonna blame you for that. This is just trading. You cannot all the time make money in trading, and that's why you don't fail this test if you not hit the profit target.
So how does it work? You give like a 25k live account, and then if you do well with the 25k, you up the amount, is it? Or something like that?
Yeah, but this is take time. This is depending on the trading history. If you make 3 months in a row, 2.5% profit, as example, and you're not having a 2.5% drawdown to make this 2.5%, that already qualifies your for double the equity. But this is gonna take some time. It's gonna be done in several steps.
$yen.
If you wanna get fast more money, just enroll several times. That's what the most pro traders do. They just enroll like with 100k like 3 times, and then like you make one test, you qualify the evaluation, and then you just make a new evaluation. The first account is in verification, and the second account is in evaluation, and then you just keep trading them, and on the next one you just do. That was what the most pro traders do. They just keep adding accounts, because this is the fastest way to get the most money. But this can be only done up to $300,000.
How long have you been trading for now, Ann?
Sorry, what did you say?
How long have you been trading for now?
3 hours and 1 minute.
You know what I meant.
3 hours, 1 minute and 42 seconds.
That's more like it.
Oh, it's right. Kiss the support. And I didn't buy it. Well, this is...
There's a theory that you pay someone to ask that question every day.
Pay somebody to do what?
No, how long have you been trading?
I think you started in like the like early 2000s, didn't you? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's right. Why is my music so loud? Well, Windows is just not made for audio.
In your eyes, I saw diamonds and skies. And I did all for you, 'cause you wanted me to.
Damn, that was a really nice entry. While I was talking, I was making this trend line. I said, oh, this is a nice place to buy. Oh, whatever. No, it's too late. Better luck next time.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
I have no idea what US yen is doing right now.
There's a solution for that.
Hedge.
Yeah, or trade something else.
It's a bit of pharma news here with Nika reporting that Eli Lilly is partnered with Shanghai Junxi for COVID-19 cure. Says US pharmaceutical Eli Lilly is partnering with Chinese drug maker Shanghai Junxi Biosciences to develop new antibody therapies for COVID-19, the disease that has sickened 3.6 million people worldwide. So the companies will collaborate on therapeutic antibody research that could be used to treat and prevent COVID-19. The deal is worth up to $330 million to Junxi.
In your eyes, I saw diamonds and skies. And I did all for you, 'cause you wanted me to.
I'm buying Sing Yen just because I don't want to buy dollar yen.
And I did all for you, 'cause you wanted me to.
Whoa, not so fast. I'm not done yet. It's taking off already and I haven't even sized up. Right, stop is set. Alright, let's find our exit. Oh, that looks a bit far. Huh? Let's try that on the 15 minute. Where is it? There is it. That looks good. Maybe even a bit higher. Let's make another one. Hmm. 75,450. Not sure this is gonna work. Risk reward is good, so who cares?
I've never seen you trade this pair.
Oh, Sing Yen is pretty good. I don't really like to trade dollar yen actually, and Sing Yen is a good way of trading a dollar-based setup on a non-dollar pair. Also, Singapore dollar, US dollar is a very good trade pair to trade. Price action is very nice. Singapore dollar yen has the problem that the spread is pretty high, but on the dollar Sing it's not like this.
Here. Hedging small is even smarter, because it's not so hard to recover if you let it achieves a strong resistance or support.
Yeah, exactly, that's right. What another factor with hedging is, actually that's why hedging big is better, because your distance between buy and sell gonna be smaller. Like if you trade this VWAP reversals and you get shaked out, or it's just gonna run you over. It's not a big deal if you have like a 3 pip hedge. Like the distance between the average buy and the average sell is like 3 pips. I mean, you're gonna have 1,000 chances during the day to get rid of a 3 pip range. Just buy any support or any resistance for these 3 pips and then just get out of it when you're at 0. So it's a little bit thing like, okay, it has to be not too big size, but on the other hand, if the distance is rather small, it's very easy to get off it. But what I do, you do a middle way, like the size is acceptable, but that's gonna make the distance bigger. But then you can, without fear, just double your position. Like if you hedge like a 0.2% loss, and your position is so small that you have a 10 pips distance, so finding a range that is 10 pips wide is gonna be not that easy, like finding one that is 5 pips wide. So you find one with like 6 or 7 pips, and you just reverse your hedge position, essentially doubling your initial position. But you can simply afford it, because your loss is your drawdown is just 0.2%. And if that one goes bad as well, then you get just stop out at minus 0.4, which will be another 5 pips against you.
I'm glad you pointed out Singapore dollar. It looks nice for a short.
Yeah, the Singapore dollar is pretty good to trade, especially on icy markets, because the spread is not terrible. Most brokers have really bad spread on that pair. I don't know why that is. But on icy markets there's almost no spread.
James, I'm starting to think US yen is a buy.
Yeah, but the dollar is still below what it looks like at. That's right now in Sing Yen. That's actually a good example. My stop is here below here, but I'm gonna hedge it probably early and just remove the stop. So if something crazy happens and price just drops, I'm gonna be stopped out. But if I see how the prices move, I'll probably take action earlier.
I think a hedge too high.
And like I said, with the hedging, this is not only the size, it's also the distance. Because you have to get off this position at some point. And the smaller the distance, the better, because, yeah, like I said, a 3 pip range is very easy to find. Just wait 10 minutes.